And if you deal with somebody in a state that maybe not be computerized, believe it or not, they're out there, it could take weeks, months to get an actual demand for that child support.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Types of liens and judgments. Let's talk about the variety of liens and judgments that you're seeing these days. I know I can think of a couple that I know I've seen. I've seen IRS and I've seen HOA. What others are out there right now?
Utility liens.
Utilities.
We're starting to see more and more
Interesting.
public service type liens. It's mainly them. I don't think the other ones have the authority to lien the property. I definitely know
during the pandemic they couldn't do a whole lot of anything.
So you're starting to see a lot of that coming back.
Backed up, coming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Child support liens have always been just kind of steady. You know, they're just there.
Yeah.
You should pay your child support.
Yes,
So,
please.
Yeah.
so those are the big ones, and those are the ones that cause issues because it takes a lot of research, right? You know, a utility lien, not so much. We see the lien, we order the payoff, we get it paid. Child support's a little bit different because it comes from other states sometimes. So when we do our searches, we will search the name, and that's why we ask for socials sometimes so that we can clear. And if you deal with somebody in a state that maybe not be computerized, believe it or not, they're out there, it could take weeks, months to get an actual demand for that child support or just to verify if it's them or not. The IRS ones, though, are the ones that we're seeing more and more of. IRS liens right now, it seems like they took a little break and now they're coming back and they need some money. But and all these liens come with time limits as well. Well, somewhat, you know.
Right.
IRS liens can be renewed, but they're typically about 10 years.
I see.
So, but the IRS is pretty good at renewing their liens.
I'll bet.
Child support, it never runs out. If you have a child support lien, you got to pay it.
Yeah.
And most of the time, what happens with the child support liens too is it goes from the individual who's owed the money, who just walks away and doesn't say anything, but that state still pursues the money and the collection.
So have you seen a lot of HOA liens recently, Rick?
We've seen a lot, and we always see a lot.
Yeah.
So as far as, you know, the HOA liens and the things that come up, you know, I like to break them into two categories of what we see. We see the normal, I didn't pay my dues. That becomes a big problem.
Yeah.
And then we see the, I haven't replanted that dead tree in my front yard, and they're fining me every single week. Becomes a secondary problem.
Yeah.
So both of them can turn into actual liens on the property. Not paying the dues is what pushes the sale. Everybody wants to dispute the tree situation. There's no disputing if you paid your bill or not. So we see them, we work with the HOA companies, we get the information that we need, and we do what we have to get the transaction closed.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.